Alright. Kosaki games. Kosaki games. Waiting to see if this live stream pops up. Still don't see it popping up. Thought I hit the button right. Gonna back out of here. See if it's running. Yeah, it says it's streaming. It's supposed to be streaming. And that wasn't good. Okay. Why don't I see the stream up? Let's go stream. All right. We are live. Finally hear it. Let me turn that down so it doesn't echo. And welcome to Kosaki Games. We're gonna do a little live stream of Minecraft Java here for you guys. And let me throw the screen up for you. So we're gonna do a Minecraft Java plugin server. So this is not modded, but it is a little bit different. So as you can see, oops, I pressed the wrong button. As you can see here, this is the server, and right now I don't have my skin on. This is just we're in beta testing, so or alpha testing right now actually, and just doing the spawn and everything like that. So let me show you kind of around. This is just to introduce all of our beta testers, kind of what the server is going to be about and kind of how it looks. I haven't done much to it. Basically I want to keep this as an open world type of dealio kind of thing. So let me take you for a little tour here and show you around. Let me pop into I think it's this. No, F3. No, F1. There we go. All right. I play a lot of MCPE, so controls are a little bit different. All right, so let me show you around. This is the main spawn building right here, and it's basically just to spawn in, and there'll be some information down below, but you'll spawn in on top here. You get a nice view of kind of the area, and there's a few buildings that I've built. These are just for, you know, practical purposes. We have a bank, we have a post office, a voting house, and then this information house. We also have like a contributors hall and things like that in the future, so that'll be cool. And yeah, this is kind of the style I like, and I'm looking for other people who kind of, you know, enjoy this kind of it's sort of fantasy, maybe slightly medieval, kind of rustic feel here. And I got some chandelier up here. It's a nice open kind of space, and you can see it's really empty. It's really plain right now. I'm still building, and we're gonna have a little information wall right here. That's actually my character's skin at the moment. You can see my head's there. We're just kind of playing around, and, you know, it's just a right now it's just open. It's an open world RPG server, and it's all about adventure, exploring, community, and kind of stuff like that. And we have these nice mountains in the background, the little ocean and stuff. It's a nice little spawn area. Some snow-capped mountains over there, and right here we can show you kind of, this is a post office, and it's all redstone built, so basically everyone can have their own mailbox, and up here in the top you can place any, if you know, let's say this mailbox one was my mailbox, someone wanted to give me some mail, they go place it on the top. And this is a little secure key system, so someone would have to have a passcode. They'd throw their password item in there, and this block comes down, and you'll be able to access whatever someone's given you. So it's kind of a protected mailbox with redstone. We don't have to use any plugins or anything. And yep, it takes 1 week of in-game play to get it, so it's not just for someone who comes in. You can't just get a mailbox right away. You would have to play for 1 week. And now let's go up here. This kind of camera's a little weird. Alright, let's get up the stairs, and this is the same thing, it's just a couple extra more up here. And this kind of like VIP section, I guess. You can get a little view of outside and whatnot. So let's head back down, and I was going to make an elevator in the back, but I didn't want too much redstone to clog up this area. Since it is spawn, we have a bunch of this. I'll show you the redstone back here, if I can open this door. Ooh, I did, and a spell went off. So there is spells and stuff in here, which I'll be showing you. Custom bosses, custom items, anything like that. And here's just kind of the redstone. It's very simple redstone. I'll make a tutorial later on this channel about how to make this post office thing, and it's just, you know, you can copy and paste. This is what I did. So let me get back out here, hit that button, and of course this will be secure. People can't just walk back here. It's all protected by World Guard. That's pretty much that for that post office. We have a little house down here, some custom trees, and you know, it's just very basic right now. I'm waiting to play this in survival mode with everyone, so I want to have a little spawn ready because I know there'll be a bunch of people joining at first, and the first area is protected. Right now this is just my secondary account while we're in testing mode, just to show you guys some features. I got a little map of the area, and here we go. Here's the bank. This is also redstone. We do have plugins in here, of course. Mythic mobs, Lorenthan's mobs, to like make the mobs level up the further you go out, things like that. And let me show you kind of how this works. This is the bank. Get a nice little view of this. Boom, doom, doom. So a nice little bank here. It's pretty simple. You got a little waiting area over there, some pictures. It looks pretty, you know, plain as a bank would be. Some tree kind of things over there just for decoration, and basically you need a key for this too, and it pops out a little shulker box for each account. You put your password in, everyone can put their password in this little insert key box, and you would press the button. Actually, when you put it in, it would spit out your box, and you just click on your box. You can put your items in there, press the button again, and it will through the spell again, and the light will pop off over here, and your account is safe in this bank. It's all protected also. People can just only come in and come out unless you have a password code. And then that's pretty much it. We have this one last building here. This is just a little voting house. So basically like a login house. Every time you log in, once a day, you can come over to this house right here, and it's, you know, quite simple. A little decoration around there, and if you come over here, I got probably put a little bit more lighting over here, but you can see 427. That's when we're going to start this beta, and you would just put in this code, beta 1. You would put it on a piece of paper, come over here, and just insert it into the chest, and that's pretty much it. And you can do once a day, and then at the end of the week we draw a winner, and they get a special token which can be used in a machine that we will build later, a little redstone machine that will be able to get some special items, special weapons that only you can get from having those tokens. And some mobs also drop, rare monsters also drop some rare tokens too that you can use to get very rare items, you know, exclusive to that style. There's also bosses that are in the middle of nowhere that have really rare items you can only get from the bosses. We also have a crafting system that I'm going to show you right about now. Let me get out of this view. I think it was function F1. There we go. And we have skills and spells and all this stuff. So let me just break it down for you. So you would go to, let me get out of this game mode. Game mode. I can't spell game mode. 0. Now we're in survival. You can see the top right corner, I got this score box over here, and it says Shaman. So I'm Shaman, and I'm level 50, which is the max level currently, and he's level 1. You can see if you go to the player, his name is PC2. It's my second computer, and he's a knight. That's his class. I'm a shaman. There's 6 classes, and we have warrior, we have mage, and they all do some cool stuff. So shaman has some cool abilities. Let's see, class skill is right here, And we have all these abilities. Of course, they have different levels. I'm maxed out, so I can use everything. But let me show you something like Polar Bear. Summon Polar Bear. So I think I've already preset this. Basically, you would put slash class, the name of the skill. So this would be Summon Polar Bear, if I can spell right. Summon Polar Bear. And, oh no, not Polar Bear, just Bear. Summon Bear. And then, oops, Summon Bear. Class bind, and then the skill, Summon Bear. So now it's bound to the snowball, which you need to have in your hand anyway to cast the skill. If I do this, oh, I can't actually have the Polar Bear because in spawn you can't spawn anything. So I'm gonna have to go fly out here just for a moment so we can, I'm in the wrong game mode. Let me fly out here so I can kind of demonstrate some spawning. This is going to be residential district, and over here we're going to have a shopping district. Besides that, everything else is free and open to build and explore and whatever you would like to do. So I think I can do this over here. Let me get some snowballs out again. You need the snowball for a polar bear. I have a cooldown of 259 seconds, so maybe I can't show you that right now, but let's show you some other skills that this class has. This is just gives you extra points. It's a passive skill. This is a heal, which if I do right now, I have combinations on, so if I did left, it would heal me. I have 6 more seconds. Let me show you what it would look like. It's just a little animation. Boom, I healed myself, and I would recover some HP, and the skills go up. You can upgrade the skills and whatnot. So let me show you a couple of new things we got here. So class skill, oops, why did that not work? One more L. And we have, this is just like they have more buffs, the buffs and healing. So we have all these kind of group regeneration. So if we have, let me TP this guy over here. Push Coon. So got my friend over here, and I guess you can't really tell with this one. I don't know if it's gonna show a potion effect, but if I do slash class, no, let me do it to the shovel. Let me do it to the apple. I mean slash class bind, and then moon spirit. Okay, now this is a group, so it would affect both of us. If I do this now, a little particle animation, and I have night vision, and so does this player over here. Anyone in range would have it as well, so that's pretty cool. And you know, this class doesn't have a ton of stuff to show off. Let's go to like the mage or something. So you can reset your class if you'd like. It brings it down to nothing. So let's go to class profess. If you start off, you don't have a class, so you just go to class profess, whichever one you want to become as your profession. And let's put mage. Mage is one of them, so we have a little bit less health than usual. So I'll go to game mode 0, and you can see I don't have as much health as I normally would. And I can go to class skills and see what skills I have. Of course, I'm level 1, so I can only get fireball right now. Everything else, level 10, 5, kind of goes up to there to level 50. They do get teleportation and a group teleportation spell. So this is a magic buff. This is a storm force. They got a couple of spells that we can show off real quick. So let me do slash fireball slash class bind and fireball, and then we can boom. Oh wait, I need an enemy. sheep. Damn, right there. And then fireball, shot it right down. We got 1 experience for my class, as you can see in the corner. XP is 1. And if I, let me throw down a spider. Bam, has a cooldown right now of like 15 seconds, so I gotta wait to kill him. If I just had that spell. And you can see they're level 2, this is a level 1 spider. So the further you go out, the stronger the monsters get, and you'll have to level up. So let's do class attribute, and you can see I start off with 3 attributes, put some into health, and it'll give me a health point over here. do one more of those health. It gives you half a health, I guess. 1 point of HP. And then we'll do, let's say, intelligence or something like that. So we can do class. This is just an admin thing right here, but to show you guys, class EXP, and I'll give myself a bunch of EXP, so I'm level 50. Go back to the skills and show you. We have Fireball. You can upgrade these, of course. This one's gonna up the mana, but also up the damage and lower the cooldown. Thunder, let's throw that on there. Let's throw Force on there, and Ring of Fire. I think I need 5 of those for Ring of Fire, yep. And then Storm. Okay, so let's try this out real quick. So let's do /class bind Storm, and you'll kind of see. Let me throw down a bunch of monsters right here. This one's a powerful spell. So, oh, I need more mana. So let me. I forgot I can do some attributes. If my mana's a little bit low. So the mana attributes. Let me just pump this up for demonstration. And there we go. 25 spirit. Let me see. Oh, I'm casting it, so I'm locked into this casting mode. You can see, and it's casting the spell. I can't move until it's done. Takes a couple seconds, and then bam! There we go. That's one of the higher level spells, but it looks pretty cool. Maybe I'll throw some more down, and we don't got the polar bear right now. We'll do the only ones that have summon is the shaman has a bear and the ranger has a wolf. So if you like summons, those are there. And we are working on a necromancer class that will be added in later on down the road, after beta, after the release, and they'll also be able to summon some skeletons and zombies and stuff, which would be pretty cool. And let me do /class bind fire. Circle of Fire? Is that what it's called? Circle of Fire. Nope, I don't even know what my skill is called right now. Ring of Fire, sorry. Class bind Ring of Fire. Let's do this. Let's throw a couple more spiders down here. And go do what's on the golden apple. So if I do this, boom! Everything around me will be set on fire. They'll be dealt some damage, just like that, and they're dead. And they shouldn't affect another player, even though there is PvP on. He's in creative mode, so /game mode 0 on this guy over here. And you can see, oh, I can't PvP here. I'm still in spawn, but we can PvP. It is open world, just like a vanilla server would be. And we have but if I do like this fireball spell, I shouldn't hurt him. So, oh, let's see, fireball. Oh, here we go, storm. So there's a storm channeling, but it won't hurt me and it won't hurt any other players. So PvP in that sense, right now, is a little bit weird. See, it only killed the thing over there. It didn't hurt us because this is more group-focused server, and we can show off a couple bosses here. Let me get a boss around here. We can always kill him. Why can't I eat this? Let me eat it. It won't let me eat it. Why? Let me eat it. Let me eat the apple. Okay. Perspective, I guess. Okay. Just gonna heal up. We'll throw a boss out here. I am a mage, so I'm gonna die really quickly to it. /MM get. Who's a good boss to show off? Let's do what's their name? What's his name? BB? No, let me see, /M list. Let's do not that guy, they'll kill a lot of stuff. I think we have a bunch more here. We do have a couple of things. Oh, bait. Let's do Bobby. Okay. /class. Oh, I should test this in a non-PvP area too, just to make sure that I don't affect other players. I'm pretty sure it only affects enemies though. Slash class, nope, slash mm eggs get, and we'll do the, what was I gonna do, Bobby, there we go. Thought I put that in before. Oh, I have to put capital B. This thing is so weird. Alright, so let's go over here. We have a plugin for mythic mobs. Gives you some special customized monsters. And throw it down right here, and you'll see a special sword also. Right, he's gonna have some special effects. He's summoning some guys, doing some special attacks here. Now, I'm probably gonna die really quickly to him, although he is gonna be level 1. This guy is what's going on? Oh, I'm casting something, so I'm just staying still. I'm gonna die. I accidentally had this long cast on my sword. It looks like our friend over there died too. I'm gonna go to game mode 0. I mean game mode 1, and we'll fly over there. I think he might be despawned, but you got to see there's, you know, different effects. They got different ways to play, different skill sets, and all the bosses are programmed a little bit differently. It makes it challenging and interesting. Some are defeated in certain ways. You probably need some groups for some of them, and all the classes kind of work together pretty well. We went the wrong way, and but yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot more. I can summon this guy one more time just to show you. Pretty sure he despawned over there. If I throw him down here, he's gonna summon some guys. He got his health bars. He's changing the clouds up here. So when you guys encounter, these will just all be in the world. So I'm in creative mode here, so he's not gonna be able to do anything to me. But he's summoning some guys here. Looks like he's giving them some powers, making them glow, probably giving them some strength. He looks like he's summoning a pig, and yeah, they got a bunch of different stuff here, and they drop rare stuff. They'll be just randomly in the world, so you can go find them, and it's really fun. No instances or whatever like that. And this one, right now I have the health bars on for testing. I don't know if we'll keep them in or not, maybe. You can see he has some health here, and some extra health. But he also has the boss bar. And if we go to game mode 0, you'll start seeing him do some attacks here. So, of course, our boss, and I'm not really geared up or whatever for this. It's actually quite difficult right now for some reason. And but anyway, you get to see sort of how that all works out. And if you guys are interested, we are going to do beta. It is starting this Friday, so in a couple days we're going to be doing it, and then we'll release it in maybe 2 weeks after we get some of the class abilities and testing and all that stuff out of the way. Let me just mobs kill B, just make sure we killed that guy. So not floating around here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There are rare monsters, rare items, you know, you can also craft. We have, not only do we have like a class up here, the mage, but you can also do class profess, and we have some trades. So I'm show you like blacksmith, spaced blacksmith, and we have a whole bunch more. And now you also have a trade, so class skill, and we go over to our blacksmith one, and they can craft some, you know, some fancy stuff. This would be like protection 6 armor and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. So items come in from rare monsters or bosses or tokens or crafting, so there's 4 different ways. Helps the economy. Right now we don't have shops in, but we may be adding shops in later. Depends on how the community feels. It'll be a lot of community oriented stuff. Monsters, there's no pay to win. Anyone who donates in the future would just get more cosmetic stuff, maybe a cosmetic item, and you know, particle effect item or something like that. And you know, they can name their own monster, or we have things like that. Hey Vasvlogger, welcome. We're doing Age of Arkadia here. This is a Minecraft Java server with some plugins that I've been developing, and we have, you know, different skills and stuff like that. Oh, I just cast another skill. I don't know if it'll kill this mob over here. Oh, I'm in creative mode, so I can kind of cheat. Oh, there we go. Nice. Sweet. Still working. So that's pretty cool. We have the knight, the ranger, and the shaman, and the rogue. So the rogue gets some cool stuff. They can leap and jump and hide and backstab. They do more damage from the back and all that sort of stuff. So that is pretty cool. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this little demonstration. If you would like to join, we have an application on the Minecraft forums. The link is in the description. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just want to give you guys a quick look before beta, before we do any major testing, just at this spawn that I built. If you like the style, like kind of how it's going, and you're interested in building, and you like the economy and stuff like that, and group stuff, RPG, anything of that sort of nature, then please feel free to leave a comment or anything like that, or apply directly on the forum, and hopefully see you guys in game. Take care now.